Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back for another M19 Intermediate Swiss Draft League. A Johnny, adversary, of Tyrants. Buff up to 2 creatures, res a creature, emblem, make a bunch of lifelinking cats. Yeah, it's clearly the pick. It's also worth a bunch of tickets. And kind of awesome because there's nothing else we really care about in this pack, although Gallant Cavalry goes really well with the Johnny too. But yes, easy a Johnny. Nice first pickup there. Oh, we have Pridemate to go on color with a Johnny. Siegebreaker Giant, which I think is a great card. Child of Night, Star-Crowned Stag. So the Pridemate's pretty cool if you have reoccurring life gain. It just gets bigger and bigger, and it's a 2-drop. You can also res it with a Johnny. You can get lifelinking cats to go along with it later. Although once you have emblem, you should be pretty good. Could just take the best card in this pack, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. It might be Siegebreaker Giant. This card's really strong. It's only got 3 toughness, I guess. Or we could just take the Stag, or we could just take the Pridemate. It's early enough where maybe we can abuse it if we get life gain. I think I'm still just going to go Stag. 4-drop that taps things down is just really good. So Poison Tip Archer is the best card here. This card's really good. Could just take the Cavalry. It's a very good card, and it works really well with the Johnny, like I said. Archer and a Johnny would have a hard time being in the same deck. There's also an Expanse, but I think we just take Cavalry. It does make the most sense here with a Johnny. Another 4-drop, though. Maybe we take even another 4-drop and take the Strangling Spores here. That may be. Otherwise, there's a Disperse, a Giant Spider. I think it's... I really like Bloodletter a lot, too. This card's good with that Pridemate. Take the Spores, though. Can never have enough 4-drops, that's what I say. Diamond Mare, Dwarven Priest, Cavalry number 2, or Aviation Pioneer. Pioneer is also very good with Johnny. Thinking about taking the Pioneer. I think I will. Another Cavalry would be a little bit too 4-drop heavy for my liking. Well, maybe we get one anyway. There's also a Swift Claw and a Disperse. We'll take a second Cavalry now. Divination is good. Gearsmith Guardian as well. I do like it. And Anticipate. Probably just take the Divination. Swift Claw. Get a 2-drop. Rogue's Gloves. Prodigy. Could find enough evasion to make the Rogue's Gloves worth our time, plus there's blue synergies with artifacts, so I guess we will. Could take the Child of Night. Could take Macabre Waltz. Linebreaker. Axe. Axe is good with the cavalry. Linebreaker is just sort of mediocre in general. I think I'm going to take the axe. Highest chance of making the deck. What? All green. It's unexpected. I'm going to take the Rejuvenator. Although I could take the Expanse for green splash. I feel like that much green, though, is kind of telling. Maybe that was just a weird coincidence. I don't know. All right. All the Knight of the Tusks that we don't need. Guess I can consider them for now, but pretty unlikely to happen. I'm going to take the Duress. And last pick, blue. That was a weird pack one. Pack two, we've got a Vanguard. We have Druid of the Cowl, Take Vengeance. We can Take Vengeance. Just start with a white card, that's removal. It seems okay to me. Encyclopedia is good. Another Cavalry. Daybreak Chaplain. Lightning Strike in red. Huh. I'm okay taking the Encyclopedia. It's colorless. It's pretty good. Nice stalemate breaker. So we take another Stag. Take the Skilled Animator now. I actually like this card and got a good amount of artifacts already. I think I will. Can also get it back with a Johnny, right? No, convert mana cost, not power. I think Ether Tunnel's probably pretty playable. Surprisingly. Might just want the Sky Scanner though. Body for a Johnny plus card draw works synergistically with other stuff we already have. I like it. So we can take the River. Or we can take a Drill Master. Drill Master's pretty good. There's a good chance it makes the deck too. Because I don't think the Knight of the Tusks I really want in there. Meandering River does help the mana base, but I'm going to take the Drill Master. I think it's a solid 2-drop. Let's see it get some extra damage in there. So Mirror Image, we really don't have like broken creatures to copy, but it's pretty good with Gallant Cavalry. Or Skilled Animator. Huh, maybe we do try it out. Or Sky Scanner. We've got some Pioneer too. Quite a few kind of cool things to copy, actually. I'm going to take it. An Omen Speaker is another good body to copy. Removal is pretty low right now, though, so I might want to take the Totally Lost. We basically just have a Take Vengeance. So, as much as I love Omen Speaker, I think we're going to take a card that kind of deals with things a little bit. Falcon flies, I guess. It's a much better card than Field Creeper, even though Field Creeper has a little more synergy in the deck. I think both of them are pretty bad, honestly. But I guess Falcon has upside with Rogue's Gloves. Clan Callers are wheeling. I'm going to take the Invoke the Divine. I think it's a good card to have. So, Uncomfortable Chill versus Swiftclaw. Probably take another Swiftclaw, I guess. Druid coming back is pretty crazy. We're going to take the Omen Speaker, though, because Omen Speaker coming this far is also pretty awesome. I don't think we need life gain now. So I'll probably just take the chill. Guess I can take the Scholar in case I need it. Somebody can have a crash through and know that we're not in red. Ooh, Mentor. It's a great card. Wish it worked better with what we have, but it's still certainly good enough. Yeah, it's awesome with the Cavalry, too. Okay. Otherwise, there's a Divination in here. So I can take the Wind Mage, I can take the Stag. There's a Salvager of Secrets, though we don't have much on the spell front. I like the Stag quite a bit. Once again, Ether Tunnel is good. Might take Stag. We don't have much evasion, do we? Stag is kind of evasion, but it's making me curious whether I should just take the Aven Wind Mage. Kind of okay taking the Stag here. Let's see, get your ground guys in. Take the Wind Mage now, but I think this is actually a pretty easy Pegasus Courser. Fly right over top. Pack Beast would be good in this deck too. Probably don't need the Rogue's Gloves because we're not evasive enough. Luminous Bond's a nice pickup. Might not main deck the Invoke. Could take a second skilled animator, but then I definitely want to run the gloves, I think. Because we only have, I guess, 5. 5's enough. I do think the animator's good. All the skilled animators, that's unexpected. But I think I'm okay with that. I don't really care about Daybreak Chaplain. It's cool with a Johnny, sort of. It's not a... I like it more than Swiftclaw in our deck, but Animator's good. If we can pick up some things to synergize with it, we'll be in good shape. We can take another Cavalry, or we can take another Drill Master. Don't really need an Anticipate. I think we'll go Cavalry. How good is the Scepter? It's probably okay. With 3 skilled animators, it might be something we're looking for. It takes quite a bit of time to get an extra turn. How badly do I need this Totally Lost too? I feel like there is not much for removal in this deck. I guess we have a Luminous Bond. I'm going to take Vengeance. I'm actually going to try the Scepter with 3 skilled animators. I think we have some incentive. I'll take the Mighty Leap. Ether Tunnel is good. I feel like this can just win games. It's pretty awesome on a stag, actually. Let's see, other guys get in. And it's pretty strong on a Swift Claw if it goes unanswered. I suppose we don't need any of those. Another Invoke or another Falcon. Maybe I want to fly over top with the Falcons with the equipment we have instead of playing the Swift Claws. I think I'll just take a second Invoke for sideboard. Take the foil card. Last pick, Mighty Leap. Wow, that is weird. Okay. So we have probably, 7 cuts. I'm fine playing 17 lands in a deck like this. We can cut 3 creatures. Kind of want to keep the animators around. I like them in here. We have Mentor, so maybe we don't want to do the Swift Claws. Could cut 1 Swift Claw. Maybe we can cut both Swift Claws. I don't think they're that good anyway. They're okay. They're not a beatdown deck. We can win through value with animators, which I kind of like. Maybe we cut the Mighty Leap. Maybe we don't do the Tunnel Plan or Uncomfortable Chill. Cut 2 more cards. I would prefer them to not be artifacts. Might just be a Falcon. Last spell to cut. I guess is probably a Divination. I think the card is great. I love Divination, but like I said, I want to run as many artifacts as I can. We only have 6 because we have 3 animators. And just making a 5/5 that can attack out of nowhere I think is really strong. Really strong and unexpected. They still work well with Mentor. Most of our creatures work really well with Mentor in here. The only exception is Starcrowned Stag now. So, we still have some removal. Take Vengeance, Luminous Bond, Totally Lost. I'm okay with this. I'm on board. So, probably do like a... We only have 1 double white. I'll probably do a 9/8 split then. Because we do need some blue early as well. Alright, looks like a fun deck. So, blue-white artifact value with a Johnny. Looks fun. Alright, we'll see you round 1. Round 1, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. I think we're going to start with the gloves. Hopefully by then we can get into Sky Scanner or Pioneer. I think gloves are probably best to play just play and equip when you have 4 mana, but I don't really want to play Drill Master on an empty board so much, since Drill Master I don't know. I think it's more valuable when you can maximize its ability. All right. Time's up. Hmm. So best use of mana is one of our 4-drops. Probably can take a stag. Alright. Animator here is pretty good. So let's animate our sky scanner. Could have done it to the gloves, but I'd rather have a flyer. I mean, can leave the thing back to block the Herald of Faith. Oh, looks like I'm doing that now. Jeez. Oh, that's pretty helpful. Just attack with the... Guess then I don't have good blocks for the Courser. Oh, so they have a trick. I could draw like a Take Vengeance or a Totally Lost. But I don't think they blindly attack there unless they have a trick. So, guess that means... Block here. It's not really a block I'm too thrilled about. So I have to find an out for the Herald of Faith, or we're pretty much toasty here, huh? Whoa, another 7-drop? Oh, just a Banefire, cool. So, maybe they didn't have a trick, I don't know, but I didn't want to lose my 5/5 there. What do we do? So I can nuke artifacts and enchantments. I think we saw exactly 0 of both. Mighty Leap. Fly over top. No, I think we're good. Let's try it again. Still play first. Yeah, not the most exciting hand, but we'll keep it. It's pretty awkward. I guess that helps. They missed? That's crazy. I'm not sure I want to show them a Johnny. But maybe they just concede, so I do. They don't get Vigilance, though, do they? No, they don't. I'm actually going to play the Gallant Cavalry. So I can deal 12 with a Johnny plus the just tapping, not even playing Luminous Bond, but oh. Well, if I had another white, I could kill them. Yeah, we're close. I think that we just go Bond here so they can't gain life. I'd prefer to not show them a Johnny because I think we're just going to win. Let's see. So they're just a green-white ramp deck, huh? I mean, it's nice that we have... I guess I can invoke Gift of Paradise. Seems pretty bad to do that. It's nice having pretty good removal. I mean, I wish we had more, but it's nice that the limited removal we have does pretty effectively deal with big fat fatties. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll keep. Pioneer into Animator is a really solid turn progression. Hmm. If they do it to my Animator, it's actually pretty awesome for us, because then we can just animate the Thopter again. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. This is kind of why I don't think transmogrifying wand is great. I've had, I think, a couple commenters say that it's pretty excellent. And I mean, it did do something. It did do something. It dealt with the 5/5 flyer twice. But the cost, giving your opponent 2/4s is not great either. A 2/4 is actually a pretty reasonable creature body. All right, opponent goes land, Gastbark Twins. And then wand on the stag again. All right, so we can totally lost the Gastbark Twin. And if we get in with everything, we deal, say they block there, they take 7. Let's see how this works. Let's say I totally lost the Gastbark Twin, swing with everything, and they block the Pioneer. They would take 7. That would bring them to 4. I would be left with 4 creatures. They replay the twin. I Luminous Bond it. I swing with everything. And they would be dead. So I think we do that. Take away their draw step on top of that. So they had a pretty good amount of fatties to play there to protect themselves. Not fatties, but things. Hmm. Seems like a good time to just get a bunch of bodies on the board. Because now if they just play the Gaspark Twin or whatever. Yeah, now we can just bond it, swing. They only have 3 blockers. And I would hope that would be good enough here. 3 blockers. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in round 2. It's a good hand. Keep it. An opponent wants us to play first, which is unexpected, but I'm fine with that. Rogue's Gloves into Courser is pretty good. I'm going to go Omen Speaker. Well, we have 3. No, I think we do Omen Speaker. It's a good chance that... Oh, we didn't actually find the animator. I think I want both of these cards, though. Yeah. So I guess next turn we can draw the land, maybe. Doesn't really matter. Combo. We can take Vengeance it, but... Yeah, maybe so we don't die against the Neonate. Otherwise I can get those gloves on now, but it's probably okay to just kill this thing. Get in with the Courser. Not the Omen Speaker because of the axe. Although, I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter either. I still don't think the wand's very good. Am I wrong? Let's get some cavalry down. Let's call the cavalry here. Guess should probably attack first, but that's alright. Not a huge deal. Unfortunately, the 2-3 is getting us right now, huh? We're just like a skilled animator away from doing some work here, though. Although, I guess they have the wand, so... 2-2s are not so impressive against a 2-3. Hmm. I think our deck needed maybe an inspired charge. Those 2-3s have our number. No re-equip of the axe. Huh. So, Drill Master... Guess we can trade a knight token for something. I'm okay with them taking it too. Like I could have equipped it with the gloves, but... Hmm. So if I totally lost a blocker... Guess we totally lost the Sky Scanner. And all these attackers are not enough. Um, 5 blockers to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can block half my dudes and kill 4 of them. Hmm. Second, Rose Gloves, maybe an Omen Speaker to draw an extra card because I don't think they're going to block the Omen Speaker. But I can equip the Scepter as well. I can also equip the Ox. Because their blocks are going to want to be in front of 2/2s and 2/1s. So if I equip the Ox, we could save one of our cavalry. I don't think they want to block the Omen Speaker anyway, honestly. Hmm. I'm gonna equip the Ox. And we're gonna swing with everything here. Unfortunately, they get to eat a lot of our guys here. If they eat one less guy, that might be good for us. So the Ox, in that way, kind of did its job. They take 9. Well, our 2 Invokes are going to be really good. I guess that's some good news. Our ground guys are pretty abysmal in this match, though. Can I put a charge on this? Why is it, that was weird. See what color it was? So I can play the axe here. It doesn't do us any good though. Alright, I'm behind on the clock, so we'll go to game 2. We have 2 Invoke the Divines. We also have a Falcon. They didn't have much in the flyer department, so let's bring in more flyers. So in that case, we can go down to 5 artifacts, cut the scepter. I really want to maximize the artifacts with the skilled animator, but we may just have to do it. Probably cut this for this. And cut one of our cavalry maybe for another one. Something like that. Maybe the drill master actually. Okay. Because I still like the cavalry. It's just they don't pair well against 2/3s, but they're fine. I guess. Hmm. Let's see. If I play a Johnny and plus it, I get in for 6. I go to 11. They attack a Johnny with Courser next turn. I mean, I can play the Bond and attack for 4. Keep a Johnny a little bit safer. But I feel like if they attack a Johnny, they could have a pump though. think we just bond and swing. That's pretty slick. So if they equip and attack a Johnny, they gotta put out some blockers too. Maybe I should have pumped the stag, but alright. We'll see you in game 3 here. Because we did lose game 1. So they suddenly do have flyers. Maybe we want the Mighty Leaps to block. Kind of makes more sense now. What for what, though? Maybe we just swap one Take Vengeance for a Mighty Leap. Because it can be offensive or defensive. Alright. It's a keep. They wanted to draw game 1, which is interesting. Now that they want to play. So let's see if we can find one of our elusive artifacts here for an animator. No. Alright, well, I think we're going to dump this animator and we'll leave the land on top. Just so we can curve out into a stag, which I think is ultimately worth it. So we can get rid of the wand, but I think we hold up on that. It's more important to get this cavalry down right now. And I can blow the wand up too, if I have to. Mind Rot. Alright, we'll get rid of an animator and a stag, I guess. Although maybe I should have just played the stag. Mighty Leap. Bugler. You put it on the battlefield in your hand. Yeah, in your hand. All right. I was going to say no equip. That would have been weird. So we actually don't have lethal, do we? No, we do not. 4, 5, 6, 7. One short. Alex Stephenson special. Oops. I feel as though we just take it all. Because we're at 24 and our opponent's at 5. And I want to just get right over top them. Sure. Alright. So then we just fly over top and get there. Alright. We'll see you in round 3. Alright. Round 3. Keeping. Good hand. So currently it's looking like Pioneer into Cavalry, probably. Boggart Brute. think we just play the cavalry. Was unexpected. All right. I think we'll play another cavalry here. Sure. Guess I should have left the Thopter back. Let's go Sky Scanner. We'll go Animator. Trying to think of how logically I can win this race. Can take them to 12. They can smash back. Double block the Brute. Take 3, go to 8. I've got more cards in hand. I think we'll just hang out this turn. That helps too. So now we can bond the Drake if we want. I think we just play Stag and Drill Master this turn. Say I attack. I think we I could attack for 8. I think we just attack with the Sky Scanner. Might be being too conservative here, but the Thopter does a pretty good job of keeping everything back. Okay. I'm assuming they have probably active treason in there. All right. I don't think I can afford to trade 5 for 3 damage when I can trade 3 for 0, basically. Which is probably better. It's pretty intimidating. That's a good rip. Now we have 2 lethal creatures too. All right. So blue-red spells with spells and creatures. Classic Magic deck. I guess creatures are spells, so it doesn't quite work. So Mighty Leap to block flyers is not a bad idea. Again. Let's see. So yeah, I can bring in a Mighty Leap. Maybe run it over the Take Vengeance again. It's not very good against Shock, though. Change my mind again. We didn't see any invoke targets that I can remember. So let's just run it again. These skilled animators are really good. I mean, I can run a bad Scepter and still just be super okay with it. Super okay. All right, we'll keep this. Omen Speaker's gonna, well, we'll see what Omen Speaker has to dig for. We'll have to figure that out. Looks like lands. Well, perfect. So next turn we can go Encyclopedia into Skilled Animator. That's pretty good. I guess if they leave up cancel mana, maybe we don't want to do that. We'll see. We'll see. And Mirror Image can copy an Encyclopedia 5/5. Except that one's a permanent 5/5. Kind of want them to play something here. Well, they don't have cancel mana, so I guess that's good. Alright, this looks familiar. We do have a Johnny as well. Drake number 2. Guess we go mirror image, copy the encyclopedia. So it does copy it as a non-creature. Well, I guess I had to learn the lesson by losing a game. Copy any creature, excluding a creature that's been animated. Even though it's a creature, don't copy it as a creature. Copy it as a card. Copy what the card is, don't copy that it's a creature, even though it is a creature. Guess that makes sense. And just die to a shock, I guess. Alright. Alright, so let's go to game 3. And they are doing the active treason thud thing we were talking about. So you can't learn my lesson. I guess you can't copy creatures that have been made creatures, I guess. I don't exactly understand why, but I'm sure someone will be like, no, it perfectly makes sense. Why would you be able to copy something, even though the text clearly says copy any creature? Clearly, it's just copying the card, not the fact that it's a creature. Okay. I still don't have a sideboard. Wish I did. Mm-hmm. I feel like I still play the turn 2 Omen Speaker instead of holding off to do the Mentor. Holding off to do the Mentor is not terrible, but we're going to be playing the Drill Master. We'll be getting plenty of cards, I think. There you go. Just like I said. Plus, it might get shocked. You never know. Guess we'll bottom the island and top the Vengeance. Well, there you have it. I think we're going to go Drill Master on the Thopter. Hmm. They do have Cancel up now. So we could just equip and play around a cancel. Kind of don't mind that. Equip here. Equip here. It's actually the first Sure Strike I think I've seen in the format. How weird is that? It's a common too. But that's, I want to say 100% the first one I've seen. I'm trying to play around cancel. Well, I guess I did this time. What can I do with 5 mana? I guess we go Skilled Animator on the gloves. Could have done it on the Thopter, but yeah, because they wouldn't have had a great double block for it. I still think this is okay. Guess I can copy Mirror Image and make my Marauders axe a 5/5. Or copy Mirror Image. Copy Skilled Animator. Probably doing the Active Treason Thud play that they're so proud of in their deck. I guess we can block that. Alright. Not even that good. Alright, let's go. Cavalry, equip, pass. Let's try the mirror image first, and then if it gets countered, maybe I can do a Johnny. So now we go Johnny plus I could return 2 converted mana cost creature back as well, but that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. That's too bad for us. So we could save the Take Vengeance for an Enigma Drake, but I guess I'm just going to hope they don't draw it. I think we take it, because we could draw a Skilled Animator and win. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. It's a great draft, fun deck. I thought it was really fun. Johnny was great. The skilled animators played fantastically well too. So all in all, really fun deck, really synergistic with the. I don't even think it was that synergistic. Skilled animator's just that good. Just play a few artifacts with skilled animator and you're in good shape. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.